What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kevlar 82 TV. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys just how easy it is to do oil change on my homie's 2012 G37 sedan. Here it is right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the tools that we're gonna need for this job. So let's get started. All right, so here are all the necessary tools you're gonna need. You're gonna of course need a jack, some jack stands, and an oil pan to dump your oil into, a container to put that into. You're gonna need some type of an oil filter wrench or anything like this that will actually loosen up the oil filter. And everything else is optional. You can either lay on your back or use something like I have right here, my Big Red. So we're gonna start off with just lifting the car up, putting it on the jack stands, and then I'm gonna show you the next step from there. All right, so once we get the car jacked up on the jack stands over there, you want to get a 10mm socket for the bolts. You can use a 10mm socket. This one has a Phillips, but the rest of them have just a 10mm socket. So you want to go around the actual piece of plastic that's covering up underneath the car right here. It's a skid plate, plastic skid plate. Take up all the 10mm sockets, and then move on to the next step. All right, so once you get underneath the car and you actually remove the plastic piece, you want to come to the oil pan. It's this big black thing right here with the shapes on it. Here it is, the oil pan. And then you want to find that bolt right there. That is the oil drain plug. And then right next to it, let me get the angle. It's kind of tight. There's the oil filter. So whenever you do oil change, you actually want to change the filter out too. So first we're going to start with the plug. This is pretty easy. Just remove that. And then the oil filter, you also remove that with the tool that I showed you earlier in the intro. You want to drain the oil first. Start draining it with that, with the oil plug. And then once it starts to slow down or pretty much almost stops, since the filter is close to it, you can go ahead and loosen up and drop the filter also and let that drain out. So we'll cut to the next part. All right, so once you have the drain plug pulled and you let that drain for a little bit, and then you grab the oil filter, you let that drain out, you'll be fine. You have two options. You can actually lower the car so that it's on a very flat, even surface and you get the last little bit of oil out, or you can just replace the filter. I recommend you drop it down, let it all drain out, and then replace the filter and the plug, and make sure you don't have any leaks. And one last thing also is when you pull the plug out, some plugs actually have a washer that you need to replace. This one right here, I checked it out, it seemed to be fine. And actually, I'm not sure if this one doesn't have one, but everything's fine on that. So just check and see if you have a washer that needs to be replaced on your oil plug. You should be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Then we're gonna fill it up with oil and wrap up the video. All right, so that's it. I got my boy running clean, man. Just make sure that you tighten up the oil filter, the drain plug and everything. Check for leaks, replace all the parts you took off, and in another video I'll show you how to reset the oil change light and the oil filter change light. So that's it, man. Until next time, that's your boy. There we go right there with his exhaust, man. Thing's loud. All right, till next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.